What's going on, folks? Today I thought I would try something a little different. Um, Honestly, my whole life I've been trying to find some decent frozen pizza. Now I know the journey seems somewhat ridiculous because honestly, the 30 odd years I've been on this planet tasting frozen pizza, haven't really come across a really good frozen pizza that can compete with actual, pizzeria pizza. So, anyways, long story short, today I thought I would just try something different. Went to the store, a little bit of a low budget, a whole $5 in the pocket, right? So I thought I'd give Mr. Tony's Pizza a little sample, see what the deal was. Now I know you get what you pay for, and we paid a whole $2.48 for this amazing looking box right here. Anyways, yeah, so like I said, I'm not expecting a whole lot from this, but it's gonna be an entertaining little journey I'm gonna take. And I figured why not film it and take a few folks along for the ride. So yeah, like I said, 248 at Walmart. Grabbed this. Was able to grab a soda along to go, along with it. Budget style eating. What do you call that? Bachelor style budget eating? I don't know. Whatever you want to call it. It is what it is. So let's take a look and see what we got here. Now, keep in mind, obviously, you're not gonna get the healthiest of stuff out of this. For $2.48, you're lucky if it doesn't taste like the box that it's coming in. But whatever. Here's the deal here. Mr. Tony over here giving it the yeah. This is gonna be great. Look over here. Of course, it's a meat trio. So we got pork and chicken. Oh yeah, pork, chicken, and beef. Little pepperoni. I guess these things are sausage or meat, so-called meatballs. Yeah, sausage. Yeah, and ham. Oh wow, look at it. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So we're looking at a 4 pound. No, sorry, a 1 pound pizza here. It's you got a whole 100% real mozzarella cheese. Sauce is made with real tomatoes. Imagine that. They don't use apples for. Oh, and there's a whole little story on the back here. Gives you a little rundown of the scenario here for Mr. Tony. I guess that's the old spot, the actual restaurant where they came up with this recipe. Oh, layers of light, crispy, crunchy crust, huh? Look at that. In the 60s, 1960s. Yeah, so this has been around for almost 50 years, apparently. Yeah, alright. So that's the story. I'm not gonna read it out for you people. I'm sure you guys can do that. If you can't and you would like me to, I could do it in a whole nother video. Yeah, right. Anyways, yeah, so that's the story. And here we go with the nutritional facts. Here you got a whole 4 servings in this joint. So if you happen to have the munchies and you're hungry and you eat this entire thing, you could get 4 servings. And basically you would multiply everything you see in this box here by 4. It's got some high amounts of sodium, which is to be expected with pizza, especially the frozen type. As you can see, there's no vitamins in there. Not a surprise, seeing as how it's pizza. So like I said, you got a whole big long list of ingredients. So that could only equal a whole lot of healthiness, I'm sure. Lots of additives and preservatives and a whole lot of stuff that you might not even be able to pronounce. But yeah, there might be some issues if you are allergic to wheat, soy, or milk, because this contains it. Seeing as how there's some dairy products in there and all, and the wheat's probably from the dough, the crust of the pizza, and the soy. I'm not sure where that would come from. I'm not a food genius. Yeah, so here we go. There is the instructions. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm sure everybody is familiar with how to read these. But just so you know, you're putting it in the oven, and when you take it out, it's going to be hot. Imagine that, right? So we got a whole 20 minutes, it says here. 19 to 20. No, with my oven, it doesn't quite need to be on 400, because if I put it in there on 400, it's probably going to look like a burnt, crispy moon crater. And yeah, so what are we going to do? We're going to throw this in the oven, and then we're going to come back with the tasty results. Actually, I'm going to open it up so you guys can see what it looks like before we throw it in there. So fresh out the box, as you can see, it comes in this wonderful wrapper to keep everything from falling off all over the place. I'm going to have to rearrange this because, like, who's going to have just 4 pepperonis over here? You got to spread it all around, get even distribution. Yeah. So let me open this up so we can take a better look. I know y'all were, just gripped with anticipation. So there you go. That's the whole layout that I did with the pepperonis. I know you're loving it. I'm Mr. Pizza Man in your eyes. I can just see it now. Anyways, here we go. This is what we got. Now, when it comes to rating this, it looks like it might be a pizza. I mean, it's not cooked yet, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. You got these so-called pieces of sausages. Yeah, that's it. I mean, we're going to rate it on flavor, obviously. You know, um, perhaps texture. Yeah, texture. But I mean, that's hit or miss. It depends on how you cook it. If you overcook it, it's going to be hard. If you undercook it, it's going to be doughy or chewy. So you gotta get it in the middle. But anyways, we're definitely gonna rate it on flavor. Second thing is definitely gonna be the ratio of sauce to toppings, because I know with a lot of these frozen pizzas, they tend to not put a whole lot of sauce. I'm a sauce guy. You gotta put a good, decent amount of sauce on there so you can taste it, and it's not just dough and cheese. You know what I mean? So that's what definitely that's the second thing that we're gonna be rating it on, and third, I guess value is gonna be the last thing. I mean, you get what you pay for, they say. So I mean, we'll see. For 248, are we gonna be disappointed? I mean, if it doesn't taste like cardboard, I'm thinking that we're already winning. But yeah, it is what it is, right? Let's see. See you in about 15 minutes. 17 if it's real not done yet. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, folks. So here we are, fresh out the oven at only 15 minutes. As you can see here, it was starting to get a little too dark, and I just figured I'd rather not burn it. So, definite lesson to learn. Ovens vary. Temperatures not always the same as the box says. You might want to know your oven before you start cooking. That's usually how it works. Anyways, looks pretty decent, right? I'm kind of hungry, so we're going to cut it up and give it a final taste test and decision. We'll do the ultimate flyby like a golf course. Beauty, right? Beautiful. Look at that. So wonderfully melted cheese. All right, let me cut this up and get into it. Oh, yeah, so there we go. All sliced up and ready to go. Where's the Ninja Turtles when you need them, right? Anyways, let's take a look here and see what we got. Thin style crust. That pizza's flipped over. So yeah, it's pretty thin looking, as you can see, right? Looks a little flaky. Uh, all right. So after giving it a good solid sample, as you can see, here is my outlook on things here. The crust is a good flaky crust, like they describe on the box, right? The flavor, out of 5, I would give it 2. I'd give it a 2. It's not awesome, but it's not horrible. The cheese doesn't taste processed. It tastes like cheese should. The mozzarella cheese should on a pizza. The sauce is decent. It's got a decent flavor to it. You can actually taste it. It's not all little sample on the crust. The pizza's not dry. It's got a decent sauce to toppings ratio, like I was talking about. That's good. That's good. I'm not a huge fan of thin crust pizza, so I probably wouldn't buy it again just based on that. But I mean, value wise, it's not bad. I mean, for 248, you could have a lot worse. I definitely wouldn't put it in for the time that it says, because I put it in for 5 minutes less and I turned the temperature down on my oven, and it's still kind of crisped up the crust. Um, so if you want to have this type of pizza, you're gonna make sure you know the temperature of your ovens. Maybe set it down a little bit so you get a better cook out of the pizza. That's one thing I would definitely mention. So flavor wise, like I said, 2 out of 5. Sauce to toppings ratio, I'd give it a good 2.7. Yeah, 2.7. It's not the amount that I would like on my pizza personally, but it's decent. It's not a dry pizza. That's good. That's, it's working for it. On the value side, I'd give it a 3. Mm, maybe not so much a 3. I'd give it a 2.7, just like the sauce to toppings ratio to be exact, because it's not awesome. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're hungry and you only have $3 and you want pizza, this might be it for you. But it's not gonna, a pizza connoisseur is not gonna love this pizza, that's for sure. But again, you get what you pay for in this case. And when you pay for it, it's not a total disappointment. Like I said, 248. You can't go wrong. It doesn't totally taste like a cardboard box, so you can't lose out. The only thing is, they have it looking like that, right? Doesn't quite look like that. Again, like I said, though, the temperatures vary, and mine varies quite more different than this one. They said 400. I had it on 375, and they say, look at that, 19 to 21 minutes. I had it in for 15. This is how it turned out, right? So, yeah, 248 Walmart if you're looking to get it. Mr. Tony, not super awesome, but not totally disappointing. So there you have it, folks.